Man, people will say, I don't know what this world is coming to, but I've done 1,000 videos on topics like Rachel Perry and this generation as opposed to the generation before mine's. And a lot of times, man, you see adults, man, they're very hypocritical. What you seen this girl do, I'm sad to say, is something that's been happening a long time. The only difference is, see, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna come on here and tell y'all what a lot of these YouTubers ain't telling you. The only difference is they didn't have social media back then when everything was on video. So now you got social media where in the conscious mind everything is chasing the bag and clout chasing. Back in the day when you was a hoe, you kept it to yourself. It was in secret. Hoes didn't really get celebrated. They got dealt with and passed around like frisbees because that's what a hoe was. You knew what the hoe was. But this young girl now and this young generation, they're emulating everything that mama was doing. I keep telling y'all back in the day, a lot of your moms was hoes. A lot of your daddies wasn't shit. That's why you don't know who your daddy is, and that's why a lot of y'all come from broken homes. I'm trying to tell y'all just following up from the generation of what my generation left off on. I'm gonna be real with you, tell you the truth. So what we gonna do? We gonna go to some audio of this 19-year-old girl where she's telling the story of her escapades. She's proudly telling it. Then we're gonna get off into what her grandmother said, and then how she responded to what her grandmother said. So let's listen to some audio of Miss Rachel.
Wait, what?
Because I heard somebody say something slick before I got on the live. Talk about, I was trying to be nice to her. I told her to open up. I'm not opening up for nobody.
That's Kaylin.
Who?
Kaylin.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, relax, baby. Know who it is before you go dumb.
Oh, shit. I thought it was somebody else. My bad.
Yeah. Oh, that girl. Oh, my God. All right, so this is what we need to know. This is what we need to know, bro. This is what we need to know. Anyway,
bro, I did it for the bag, to be honest. And I did not get pay no 200.
Wait,
I got paid more than 200. So whoever said my dick talk about it was just 200, that's cap.
Wow, so you got paid more than 200?
Yes, bro.
Wow, so.
Oh, that's the girl that was doing the dick?
You want me to hurt you now or later? All right, so what I was about to say, all right. So you got paid what, 2,000, right? You said 2,000,
yeah.
Right, babe? All right,
yeah.
So you got paid 2 bands, right?
Yeah.
And Mr. You getting paid for the 2 bands, did you ever think wait, how many hours was this, sister?
It wasn't really that long because I got there around 8. I was done by 11.
Oh, so you was in it for a good 3 hours. 3 hours. Okay,
yeah.
so 3 hours for 2 bands. So,
but look, wait, let me say something.
Wait,
everybody talking about me. Bitches be selling they pussy for 200, and I only got 2,000 from doing a scene for one night. All right, bitches be getting paid 200 a night.
Let them know. Yeah,
please.
Know. Yeah, talk your talk. But wait, all right, so let me finish asking you these questions because listen, we all got a lot of questions. You know this was gonna come. You know the interview was gonna come. You know the interview. Go get the charge out the room, please, hurry up. You know you know this was gonna come. So let me ask a question. So where did you find these niggas?
All right. So basically, I just looked up the porn agency on fucking Google, and I just I fucking submitted my pictures and stuff. I don't know why he making that. But yeah, I looked it up or whatever, and I just emailed them. But I did it before when I was 18 years old. But he told me how he didn't remember me, so he just wanted me to redo the application. So that's what I did.
Okay, so you redid the application.
Yeah.
All right, so they know you 18.
No, I'm 19, but they know I'm
19.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to see.
So,
all right, what else? All right, so about the where was you at?
I wasn't. I can't say that, but I was close to New York. I'm not gonna
Okay. Yeah,
I'll text you. I'll text you on your number.
Yeah. Text me and let me know.
Right.
Yes, I already know how you ever look. So I just wanted to make sure you good, you wasn't forced to anything like that.
Hell no, I wasn't forced. First of all, let me tell y'all. These, I'm not gonna lie, besides by the acting and all that, these guys are mad cool. They were they asked me, they was let us know if you're comfortable with doing any of these things that we're asking you, because if you're not, we're not gonna let you do that.
Right.
They're mad cool. They wasn't forcing me to do nothing. Everything that I did in that video, I consented to. So they had my consent.
Somebody said, did you sign a contract?
Yes, I signed a contract.
That's my girl. She's smart. That's my girl. She's a smart girl. All right, so
I looked. Wait, hold on.
So wait, so wait, I got a question
Because
for you.
somebody in the comments asked me why I looked uncomfortable. The only reason why I looked uncomfortable is because I'm mad small. Them niggas are big. They was smacking me like
they was tearing your
and like
up.
I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared,
you
but like I was like, damn, like you don't gotta smack me like that, cause you know, like if it was just some regular nigga, I was not letting no nigga do that. But these are professional porn stars, so you know.
Yes,
these
but
niggas
listen,
is famous.
all right, but wait,
These niggas
all right,
got
but wait,
bread.
all right,
So
but wait,
you
let
know,
me tell you, all right,
let
but
them
wait,
do
let me
whatever.
tell you one thing, all right, but wait, let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing.
Oh, and the only reason why I told them to take off my wig is because I didn't want
thing.
them to throw that shit
Wait, let me
all in
tell you
my
one thing.
wig and all that. I ain't want
All
that
right,
shit
yeah.
in my wig.
Wait, don't let the phone fall.
Well, as you can hear from the young lady and the LGBTQ young man, she was basically saying that I don't care. I don't care who complaining. I got $2,000 to let two white men basically slave fuck me. You know, we've done a poor job in explaining to our children history and our past, the things that we've done. The mindset of her even going and having sex with these men. See, watch this, right? I'm pro-black, super pro-black, but I know that everybody ain't in the black community. So some black girls will see a white man and screw him. They don't care his money. But this is my question. You went into a place and screwed two white men that said all kinds of racial epithets towards you. They said all kinds of, like, when you watch the whole video in its totality, you get a chance to hear the things that they were said. Now, her grandmama is upset, but did grandma spend time teaching this young black girl the history of what white men used to do to black women during her day and her mother's day? Or do we just have we raised a generation of killers and whores? See, George Macon is going to come out and tell the truth. My generation and the generation before me, some grandmamas and big mamas did the best they could do. But when you look at the results of what's going on today, a lot of our generation raised a generation of killers and whores. Proud whores too. Proud. I don't care. She said some of y'all bees show y'all pussies online for $200. I met two white guys, and then what she said at the end was, I wouldn't let no nigga do that to me. These were professional men. These were professional. Instead of saying professional white men, who she, because they gave her some money, she went and put herself in a subservient position. Because I don't think that we still don't understand that psychologically we're conditioned to submit to white people. And what you saw and what you see in ghetto gaggers is submission to white men. And the white men know it. So they prey on this and they take advantage because they got the money to do it. But I would have to ask the elder people in her family, what have you say, Brenda Miller, the grandmother said, I have never been so embarrassed, humiliated, and felt so degraded in all of my 68 years. Don't ever call me your grandmother again, as long as you live. Get the family's pictures the hell off of your page and forget you have one. You were given everything any child could want. And you're talking about $2,000 like that's money? That's not porn. That's being a 50-cent street whore live for everyone to see. Your brother, the one that's a producer in California and the one in Jersey called, they were in tears in disbelief. I'm done with you. And so is everyone else. Your first cousin didn't want to show it to me. I forced him to. Let's see if that $2,000 can ever help you gain your dignity and respect. And I hear what grandmother is saying, because I know that growing up, and I'm gonna say this to a lot of y'all young people that might not understand. Growing up, man, Big Mama was everything. Big Mama held the community, the family, everything together. I remember, sometimes grandma might have 5 children, right? When I was a kid, 3 of them might have been on crack. One of them went to school, made it out, and left, and only come back during holidays. The 3 that's on crack live in the house with grandma, and their kids live in the house with grandma. So grandma is overwhelmed trying to take care of everything, and then the other one works a blue collar job and takes care of grandma. The other 3 just smoking crack and living off everything. And they have a bunch of kids, and these kids are not being raised right because once they get a certain age, grandma can't handle them. This is what's been going on in a lot of black households. I'm in my 40s. I seen it. Multiple aunts and uncles hooked on crack. They've got a bunch of kids, and when they had these babies, they come home with grandma. And they're not being raised right. This is the mentality. I'm still trying to wrap my head around, as a black person, how are you letting white men screw you in every hole that you got, saying all kinds of racial shit to you, and you okay with that because you have no sense of what it is to be black. You have no sense of culture. You have no sense of self. You have no sense of dignity. But you're only 19. Whose task was that to teach you that? So she responds, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck who's seen anything. I got paid almost $2,000 for that video. You think I give a fuck? And then y'all still paying to watch it. So you must like my freaky ass. And she also made a comment about, them telling her grandmom and y'all just haters and everything. But this is the mentality of what social media has done. There's no shame. There's no accountability. There's no respect. There's no honor. There's nothing. It's just all about the right now and the bad. And that's where we're at in the world. And she's a product of, because she's not just the problem, she's the product of what has been produced. Because at least back in the day when you was a whore, you tried to hide it. You didn't pretty much broadcast it to the world. Nowadays, it's just, you can become famous for sucking dick on video or getting banged in your booty or whatever and celebrate it. Put it online and get clicks. But I would have to ask the grandma, what type of upbringing did she really have? How were the parents? Or grandma, were you just the breadwinner? Because I can probably say a 68 years old black woman, grandma, I would ask grandma, and I'm not trying to be insensitive, but at 68 years old, you've seen a lot of racial things. When you seen your granddaughter not just have these men do what they did to her, but they were white. 2 white men with these racial epithets saying what they said to your granddaughter. That probably crushed you, grandma. But when we see this kind of stuff, I'm not shocked because I keep telling y'all generation, for all the young people, sit down and listen to Uncle George. Y'all generation inherited what my generation was doing. The only difference is now we got cell phones and social media. They was doing everything that y'all do now. And until we get to honesty, till we get to a point of honesty, we're gonna continue to have these problems. I'm just keeping it 1,000. I've been telling y'all, back in the day, a lot of y'all mamas was whores and a lot of your daddies wasn't shit. That's why y'all come from broken homes, but don't nobody want to tell the truth. I don't care who don't like it. If you young, you wasn't there, I was. I know what was going on. I know how everybody lived in grandmama house, big mama house. And when she died, they lost the damn house and everything else. And these children behaving this way now is a direct reflection of that generation, man. Just lost. Her doing the porn is the problem, but the mindset. Listen to me. What's in her mind to make her believe that it's okay to do it? No sense of self. No sense of black pride. No sense of anything. Just the bag. That's it. That's what my generation and generation before me have produced. That's what we produced. Somebody got to be honest about it. Younger generation after me, the ball is in your court. What are you going to produce going forward? Rachel Perry's, or are we going to do better? So I'm going to cut this video short. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the George Making Experience, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button so this video can get out, man. Make sure, y'all hit that like button so the world can hear Uncle George, man, because I'm going to come out and tell y'all the truth, man. It's time to tell the youth the truth, all right? So remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.